listening to the Ochoman, Behind the Eight Ball. Without further ado, the one, the only, Ochoman.
Behind the eight ball. All my life, that's where I've been.
Hola muchachos, my friends. November 13th, Friday the 13th, and we got a great show coming your way here. We got Armand, Nick, Chris, and before we get to those guys, I want to remind you guys, hey, we got a new sponsor here. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/Ochoman. Over 180,000 titles to choose from your iPhones, Androids, Kindle, and MP3 players. How about that, guys?
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Well, that sounds really good.
As long as we're on there.
audibletrial.com/Ochoman.
Yep.
I'd like to /Ochoman.
You're just pissed because I did this 5-day fasting, my friend.
I still don't believe it. I think
5-day
I think you were
fasting.
sneaking donuts at 2 in the
Are you
morning.
serious?
I swear to God, fellas, it was the toughest thing I ever did. The Sunday, I started on a Sunday so I'd be good for this show and tell you guys the recap on how this whole thing went. But Sunday, I started. Sunday had to be one of the roughest goddamn days of my life because I'm watching football.
What do you typically eat while you watch
football? Oh, my God,
football?
I love pizza during a football game,
yeah,
man.
that's
I
true.
mean, there's no substitute for and
I'm
that
with ya.
son of a bitch, little prick, that Papa John, he's got this
we
thing
know.
leaning at my face. I tried.
He's all over you all the time. He follows you around.
And here's how it goes.
Yeah, he's mesmerized.
Food, fantasy, football. That's it. And you're getting fucked. All those F's. All those F's are concluded all into one in Sunday. Football, fantasy, food, and
Well,
getting fucked.
the food's
What's the
gone.
fantasy? What is that?
The fantasy sports.
Well,
all
they're
you
putting
see
an end to
is
that, too.
Duel or
Yeah.
FanDuel, and you see.
It's all over for that, so
I wouldn't
play if I were you.
What are you saying? They could be our sponsor, dumbass.
Yeah, but
Are
get
you
used to
talking about-
no, the government's going after them. Our
Well, all
friends, the
right, they
government.
could still be. We love you guys if you're
I
still
love them
going
too,
to
but
sponsor
I
us.
hate the government. I love fantasy football.
Right. You've always
the-
said that. But
The
after
government's
day
gonna-
one,
they're putting the tethers on
all
them
right,
right
got
now.
to hold.
Well, that's a good story.
All right,
It's a better story
hold
than
down
your
right
stupid
now.
fast.
Yeah, really?
I want to hear about this. 'cause I got some
Congratulations, you did a good
questions. I got
job.
some
Who
questions.
cares? Let's move on.
You wearing a Mizzou shirt, you know where I'm going to go.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
All right. Hang on to that Mizzou theory
All right,
too.
more fast. Okay, please tell
No,
us.
so this
Okay, so we're on
first
Sunday.
day-
We've got 4 days to go.
And I'm thinking, how the hell am I going to do this? Second day, it got a little bit better, but I'm starting to really be pissed off at life right now. Third day, I became depressed and tired. Fourth day, I just wanted to sleep and did not want to talk to anyone. Fifth day, the countdown, and
Today's the 6th day, and you're a
sixth-
crashing
and,
bore.
And I'll tell you another thing about when I ate, I only ate like half a plate, and I couldn't eat anymore. It was
That makes
amazing.
sense.
That's
How was your how's your turd after you didn't eat? For a few days?
it was all
What
water.
consistency? Yeah, a little greasy.
boy.
No,
That's
it wasn't
So wait a
greasy.
second.
It was
You
all water.
didn't you drink water or anything?
Oh, I had to
You
drink
drink some water,
Nick.
yeah?
It was water and
He's
coffee.
not Gandhi. Of course, he's gonna have some
Well,
water.
coffee can suppress your appetite.
Yeah, that was really helping a lot.
Yeah.
But again, that gave you jittery motion too,
Right.
to where you were bouncing around. Left
Yeah,
Feel a
and
little
right.
dizzy
No,
sometimes.
no energy
Oh
drinks.
God, I didn't even want to talk to my wife. And this is how fucked up my wife is. She gets me to, hey, the 5-year-old's hungry. Go feed the 5-year-old. And I gotta
Go out
go
there
to
and
the
grill
go
and
to the kitchen, and she goes, "Why are you torturing all of us with your 5-day?"
She's right.
So I'm sitting there, I'm feeding this kid spaghetti and stuff, and that's one of my
Smells good
favorite
and-
shit too, man. Son of a bitch.
Well, now,
Making meat sauce
as we were
and shit.
discussing before the show, though, I mean, this is not just a 5-day hiatus. This
No,
is
no.
the new Ochoman.
This is the new Ochoman.
Yeah.
I really want to pursue this.
Yeah, salutary
and
Ochoman.
I want to be like a low carb diet. And one day a week, my man here, Armand, he fasts 1 day a week. And I think that's not a problem with me anymore. I could definitely do that. 5 days was
So you're going to get down to
Well, you
what,
did it,
180?
and
I want to get down to 195. Our GM,
Here we
our
go.
GM Coop, said by May, I want to see you down to 190, 200. And I said, I'm
Is
down
there
with that,
some sort
man.
of financial
it's
fiduciary?
no, man.
No?
It's about
Oh.
keeping our health, and it's only 3
I'd rather
pounds a
have
so
a
it's
week.
a healthy thing, not a political
Fiduciary.
thing, like
No,
the Mizzou
not
thing,
them.
or- no,
You know
it's-
what? I'd like to
I
sit
didn't
down with
think
that
you would-
guy.
I didn't
All
think
right,
you'd go
so
on that.
We're
No,
gonna
on
get to that
trip.
now. All right,
Yeah.
now let's discuss
Coincidence there.
Mizzou here.
But that's
Yes.
that's what my
So
5-day
the fast was
fasting-
not a protest against Missouri.
The only protest
racism.
was against cancer. That's in
Oh,
your
you're against
system.
that.
Well put, man.
Well, it's in your system that you could
Yes,
fight cancer
we
off
talked about
doing
that, yeah.
this 5-day fast. So, in any case, I did it. I'm very happy.
Do you know what the theory is there? Now, I'm not sure
No,
about
no,
that.
go
I have to
ahead.
read on that.
Our
Apparently-
GM got us. Got me on
apparently,
this.
these cancer cells are motile, so which means they move.
Okay.
And but apparently, by fasting, you get them to move into the bloodstream, and you piss them out, or whatever. They get metabolized.
Yeah, it's
because
it's
they
unbelievable
detach
because
from where they are.
can't grab the glucose, right?
Right. What helps them to, I guess, to attach to some place in themselves and start the tumor is the glucose, which is sugar.
And I swear to God, I could not even do this without my partner.
I guess he did it too.
He was in it for 3 days, but his
Wow.
system really was getting to a point to where it was the levels were going too high on one
toxic.
side,
toxic.
and we can't go that route. And the guy was still gonna do it, and I said, "Dude, you got to get off. You got to get off."
What was happening to him?
Well, I mean, he checks the blood for that glucose or whatever it's called.
Glucose. Yeah.
And-
Was he
and-
hypoglycemic?
And this thing is you're not supposed to take it over 6. And this thing was going, his was at 6.6, man. And it's like you're supposed to keep that under 6.
I'm wondering what that is.
Yeah, I
Renal
mean,
enzyme or something?
I don't know.
right.
I don't know. In any case, I like to give a shout out to all the guys, all the people out there that were Facebooking me, helping me out, and my partner Jeff Cooper, who was there for me
I
too.
guess we don't include your wife among that.
Oh fuck! She didn't encourage
That
me
contingent.
at all.
No, she's on the other side.
Oh,
Did you
man.
unfriend her on Facebook?
She has
love
never
that.
been my friend.
I love. Oh, they were trying to persuade me to refriend Ochoman, but,
But
I don't want to do it.
I am wearing a Mizzou shirt.
Yeah, that's
today, and this
hypocrisy.
is probably one of my half of my wardrobe is Missouri. And you know what? I look at both sides here. I can see both sides. But you know what? We do not need racism in our schools either. But my point was, we don't need to get rid of a president that is I guess the one being crucified for this too. But in any case, guys, what's your take on this, Nick? I'm sure you got a take on
you
this.
know, it might surprise you, my take. You cannot make people get along. You cannot force anti-hate into people. Look, you can make it a policy and stuff, but you cannot force people to like each other, to love each other. And you can't tell people, they're wrong. You can't be illegal. You know what I'm saying? I think we're moving toward that. I think pretty soon it's going to be illegal
all part
to
of the
say
New World
certain
Order.
things. Yeah, I really do think that.
So you're seeing a much bigger trend to this. Is
Yeah,
what you're
I
saying.
think that pretty soon there's going to be so many of these things, and I think that a lot just the social engineering will take over. And this is being engineered so
Right.
that
If
anybody
people can-
that says it's going to be like so that when someone actually ends up behind bars for saying the N-word or being racist,
being a skeptic about global warming.
there will actually be people that will not say that's wrong. You know what I
Alright,
mean?
well, what's
and,
your
and that's,
take?
I think it's wrong to
Well,
throw
he has a
somebody in
point.
jail
that
for that. I
when
do.
you start, everything's couched in the argument that it's for your own good. We're anti-racism. We're pro-earth. We're for the ecosystem, etc. Everything's for our own good, and that's a bunch of horse shit. Nick is correct. If you have the problem is if you have a prejudice against people, okay, that's one thing, which is something that cannot be controlled. But if you act upon it by beating the hell out of a guy because he's gay or something like that. Now, I don't even have a problem with you having a store and not serving Jewish people or black people because the only person you're really hurting is yourself,
Right,
okay, or gay people,
Right.
and that's been proven over and over economically.
Right.
But you can't slug somebody because they're black
or even sanction them legally or anything like that.
something
You
like
know
that,
what I
right?
mean?
Or deny them rights because they're
exactly.
because
Right.
they're
Can't
black.
do
That
that.
I have problem, but we haven't had that problem. This is 50 years of denying them the vote, etc., or counting them as 3/5 of a person.
We're going to have that problem, though. We're going to have the problem where we've already heard about someone not wanting to make a cake for a gay couple
Right,
and all
exactly.
that.
We've had that problem, exactly.
But what happened there wasn't that wasn't that they lost their business or
Yeah,
something like
that was-
that?
and that was
that
all
was because
hypothetical.
people just didn't want to.
What about
support them.
that dumbass that broad that said I'm not gonna do this gay marriage? or whatever.
Yeah.
What the fuck's
And
the
she
matter
was
with
married
you?
and divorced like 4 times or something.
I mean,
She's been
you're
married 4
working for the
times.
government.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
working
all
for
she,
the
yeah, but
government.
all she said was go to the other clerk or something. She didn't say I'm not
No,
going to sign it.
she
She
did-
didn't
Oh,
say
She was the head. She was the head
doesn't matter.
clerk.
Someone else
Armand,
could have
she
done
really
it.
did.
Oh my
She
God!
said
You're
this
telling me
office
you're
will
supporting
not,
that idiot?
will
Yeah, I
not
am. I
issue
certainly
that
am.
license today.
Of course.
She said that.
Why the hell would you
they could have
support
gone
this
somewhere
moron?
else and got a marriage
No
license.
bullshit.
They could have.
You're there. You're one of the workers. Go to hell. I'm going to you. You're going to sign this. If you don't
you're
do
not.
it, you're not doing your job.
Oh, really? So, a government worker not doing their job?
Yeah, government
wow,
worker not doing.
Wow, that's revolutionary.
Don't bring up
I'll
some
be
guy at
damned.
the
Yeah.
goddamn
Yeah,
highway.
I know, but look,
yeah.
it is your.
Don't bring up Bernie Sanders.
Hold on,
you know.
it is her job. Before we
Any
get in
re-
there,
he's
before
better
we get
than
in
any
there.
Republican you.
No, he's not.
goddamn
He's a
got.
fucking cocksucker.
Well, he's better cocksucker than you ever got.
Okay, hold
that's
on.
true. I'll grant you that.
I just want to say, we might
She
not
didn't
like
do
certain things, but
anything.
we show up for our job. Hey, Paul McCartney died in 1966, and he still shows up and does his job.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's
Well, okay.
interesting.
Well, point well. Okay, he's got me there.
he relaxed.
Can't
me
argue with
there.
that.
Yeah, yes, sir, he did.
I'm going to put that woman on the cover of Abbey Road. A great job.
Oh God, she looks like the woman from Misery, the
So
movie.
what?
Yeah,
As if they
the
couldn't get a
ugly
marriage
bitch.
license because of
Get
her.
out of here.
Come on.
Take her,
It's
she work-
ridiculous.
she should
But
work at a
she's talking
homeless
about-
Oh, yeah,
shelter.
and
her
she should be thrown in
stance-
jail. Then
Hold
fire
on.
her.
No,
Don't
no,
throw
no,
her in
no,
jail.
not
fire
Okay,
her.
don't throw her
Not
in
throw her in
jail.
jail.
They
No,
throw
not
her in
throw her in
jail.
Hey, she-
Well,
she got
that's
out
what
of it.
Nick's
She got
talking
out of
about
it.
too. And
Yeah.
she
Well, then you fire her.
she
or
made
you suspend her.
she made a lot of publicity going to jail. You know that. God, I can't stand that one.
Oh yeah.
And the
yeah.
thing is, okay, she's got this religious point of view, like
Right, that's true.
Like this
If it
is
was a
around the
Muslim-
sanctity of
if it was a
marriage.
Muslim,
Like
there'd
let's
be no problem.
Let's protect the sanctity of marriage. It's like, what about your
She didn't
4
say
marriages,
that. She
man?
didn't say that. She did not say that.
I don't think you're sure of what she said because
No,
you said
I-
that.
Yeah,
I've read what she said. Now I'm not saying whether it's good or bad or right or
you
wrong.
know? You don't even
she
watch
just
the
said
news. You watch the
it
stock
offended
market.
her religion. That's all.
All right,
And
well,
if it was
hey.
some Muslim that was offended, there'd be no problem whatsoever.
Bullshit.
There's
We're
a double,
monitoring
there's a
them
double
too
standard.
now. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
well,
not getting
okay.
away with murder.
Well, your head's
anymore
going to get
either.
lopped off as soon as you walk out of the studio.
Bullshit. They think they already got that jihadi John.
Yeah.
You-
Well,
you
we'll
don't
wait
see
on
any
that one.
Shit on that anymore.
No.
Uh-oh, Nick.
Oh,
would you like to comment on that?
They
Nick?
know exactly who Jihadi John is.
No, they do.
He's sitting in a director's chair, like with a cigarette, and someone's bringing him coffee. The guy, he's like, "You ready to shoot the scene?
Fucking say that there's no ISO knocking
Yes,
out
Ready to do the
heads.
scene, guys? All right, come on. Now don't jerk so hard on my hair, please." You know.
Makeup.
Hey, look,
hair.
folks. Listen, it does. Like I said 1,000 times, doesn't mean that some of this shit they are doing some of this shit, but I don't believe these videos.
Okay.
Don't believe.
You don't
There you
believe
go.
in any of this beheading stuff.
I don't believe. Hold on. I don't believe the videos I've seen where the guy is in an orange jumpsuit and he talks and all that. I don't believe that. No.
Okay.
I believe ISIS a bunch of cruel, evil bastards, and they need to just die. So, and I hope that happens. But I mean, I don't.
Well,
like,
then,
like I said,
if you're saying there's no proof on that or whatever, how do you know ISIL is bad people then?
Are we going to
according
call
to
them
you.
ISIL or ISIS? Let's
They're
be,
ISIL or
Yes.
ISIS. I don't know.
You know what
which
it
one.
sounds for? You know what that stands for, by the way?
ISIL.
Yeah. Yes.
well, why?
Probably Islamic State.
That's correct.
I'll tell you
Of
what.
Iraq and the Levant.
What is it?
Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant. The
Levant.
Levant,
What is the-
Eastern Mediterranean area. That's called the Levant.
Oh.
It's very
It's a
simple
geographical
to answer
term.
your question. And
It's
I
easier
like
to say
you.
ISIS, so it's Iraq and Syria. You probably remember that
Right.
easier.
Like maybe next show.
I'm trying to, facilitate things for Och.
All right. What do you?
No, just that I've looked. How do I know? That was a good question you asked me. How do I know since I don't see any evidence?
No, but
of
you're
it, how
saying
do I know? Right.
But you're saying that they're
That they are
probably
bad, yeah.
assholes and so forth.
Hey,
But
they're
if I don't
bad,
see
but
the
do we
but
wanna
if I
go-
don't believe this, why do I think that?
Yeah.
Because some of these videos, some of these things that I've heard, I cannot say that they did not happen. I don't have anything to point to they did not happen. But some of them I do.
Okay.
I just do, and I just
but I
and
think we
why
all agree-
and what the reason is behind that. Why are they doing this? Why are they faking it here if they don't need to? I don't have the answer for that. But all I'm saying, but I do think they are faking this because
I think
of what I see.
What we
And
all
it doesn't
agree
make any
on, for
sense.
once in this on this show is that we shouldn't get involved.
I never want to agree with you.
I don't want to get involved. You don't want to get involved. Do we want to go over there and fight these people?
I
No.
like to take out ISIS.
All right, how are you going to do it then? You're not going to send troops. You never want to do that.
Well,
never
where do we
wanted-
send the troops if we do? Where do we send
I
them
don't
if we
know.
do?
I don't want to
That's
send
what
any
I'm
troops.
saying. Where do we send them? There is
Well,
no
we did
country
send-
called
we
ISIS.
sent-
I
We
think
sent
we
50
work
of
with
them.
the international community,
Ah.
and I say we go in there with the approval of the Syrian government and the Iraqi government, and we
Putin?
take them out.
And the UN? Okay.
Yeah, everyone's got to
Well,
be one
we've
with
heard
this.
from Barack Obama.
Let me tell you something. If there was an interest in doing that, it'd be done. But I don't think there is an interest in doing it.
you're right.
For some
First
reason.
of all, they're religious. They're Shia. They're Sunnis.
Sunnis.
They're Sunnis. They want to kill Shia. Let them kill each other.
All right, yeah.
Now they're killing Christians too. But what are you going to do? What are we going to do?
Sit back and watch.
Or
right?
another crusade.
Watch your goddamn stock market, and
Yeah, I'm going to check on
don't
that.
give a shit about it. All right, what
Well,
else?
it's not good for the
what,
stock
what
market.
we got going here before my next little commercial?
Oh, I gotta-
do? I can't wait to do these commercials.
Oh, boy.
I do commercials.
It took
now.
you 22 minutes to do the first commercial. We had to
Way to
edit.
tell people,
Are
you
you
dumb
kidding?
fuck. I mean, honestly,
I gotta
why
go-
would you tell people
Because
that?
I got to go eat a buffet. I'm not on a 5-day
buffet.
fast.
Jesus
It
Christ.
closes down at 1 o'clock. I got to
irritate
get
the
out of
fuck
here.
Out of me sometime. You know,
My
I
God.
can't believe you told people that.
Well, come on. What kind of idiot
there were a
can't
couple
read
words I
copy?
didn't make on there. That's-
At Obelul the Black.
Shut up. I want that cut. I don't want that bullshit
this.
idiot saying
I got
that.
something for you to. I got circumcise him, cut him.
Hey, have you guys seen the movie Conspiracy Theory?
Conspiracy.
Which one was that?
Which
Was
one?
Mel
that like-
Gibson, Julia Roberts. I think it came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah, it
Fucking
was
Netflix won't put on
because they
new movies.
show the towers and like a lot in that movie. There's some good shit in that movie, man. And you know that movie came out right after Clinton said some shit about MK Ultra, the CIA mind control
Yes,
project.
yes.
When Clinton came out and admitted that and apologized to unsuspecting citizens that had
then
been
it's
mind
okay.
controlled. Oh, we're cool.
Yeah, it's
you
all
know,
right.
That's the movie came out not like a year after that, I think.
You know the movie
And-
you would like
What?
is Arlington Road.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'll check
dude,
that out.
I can't
They're
believe
good?
you haven't seen that
Yeah,
one.
I've been told about that. I'll check that out.
I mean, fuck, he's in
There's
conspiracy. Arlington Road is you.
Yeah, I'll check that out, man.
It is definitely you.
Yeah.
Did you hear about? Did you hear about the beauty queen that uses semen to make her face?
Shut
use
up. No
it's
way.
true. Yeah, she uses
Does it
like a
work?
beauty cream. Well, I think apparently it helps her rosacea, which is a
Lady
What
Gaga.
the fuck is rosacea?
rosacea is a skin disorder. It's akin to acne. It's an inflammatory. They're very red. They have red.
So
in it.
what? Is she bottles it or someone shoots it?
That's why I was going to volunteer to give her
all
some
right. I don't
emollient.
want to.
Lady Gaga
It's
has
true, though.
semen in
That's
her
she-
perfume.
Oh, really?
I think it's like
There
semen
you go.
and maybe fecal matter or something like that. I don't know.
You're kidding.
No, I know she's got semen in her perfume and some other
Fecal
thing.
matter in her head.
I don't know about fecal matter.
Hey, speaking of fecal matter, who had the picture of the fecal swastika in Mizzou? I thought that was a myth.
No,
Somebody
no,
had a picture of that. Chris, do you have a picture of the
We can find
the
it.
shit swastika? But I mean, why would black people be
think
offended by that? That's
hard to
it.
find.
I would say my brother, who's Jewish, Lenny, that went to Mizzou, who's who was in a big Jewish fraternity. I mean, you would
would
see
imagine
those
they'd be.
guys would be a little pissed off about this thing. You
Yeah,
know? I
yeah.
mean, I just can't believe that the Jewish people aren't
Right, I would think,
outraged by
right.
this.
I don't see where that offends. Well, I mean, I guess everybody's offended by shit on a wall.
Yeah,
And-
and you know what? My kid put shit on the wall.
Well, I mean, kids do that. Babies
I
do
was
that.
like, what
yeah.
the hell are you doing, you little shithead?
She's exercising her artistic bent. That's what little kids do.
It was really sick.
She put it on the wall.
She
Well,
put it on the wall.
she's a
She
little
put it
finger
on the wall,
painting.
the
Yeah.
little shithead.
Where is
Well,
that's
I don't
not,
even
I think
see
that's a
it.
little. Oh,
What the hell is that?
that's not a swastika. That's
Oh, right there.
a swastika.
Right there, I
Well,
guess.
kind of. Yeah, I guess it is. They ran out of it. Looks like they ran out of their.
They ran out of shit.
Yeah, they
It
ran
wasn't
out-
good shit. They were probably on a 5-day.
They ran out of.
fast, too.
Yeah, they're medium. Yeah, they got a little greasy there.
Oh,
Little
boy, I don't want
greasy.
to talk about.
Well, it's
Check this out.
It's pertinent.
Madonna has a DNA cleanup crew to follow her around.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
And they clean up her DNA.
I assume that's
any,
what they did. Yeah. That
any
was
trace
implicit.
of her left around. So there's no trace of her being in a room. No, I'm serious.
DNA cleanup.
This is no conspiracy. She has a fucking DNA cleanup crew.
I wouldn't have objected Ochoman having one of them too.
And you know why?
Scattering,
Why
son
wouldn't
of a
she
bitch.
want
scattering
her
your
DNA
on
left
me.
around? I want to hear your theories. Why do you think she doesn't want her DNA? What? It's kind of obvious.
You think she's an alien?
She doesn't want to be cloned.
Well, thank God. I'm all
what
for it.
other reason is there?
I'm all for cleaning
What-
that
are you
up.
What is
Kidding
someone
me?
going
Out of
to
all the
do?
goddamn things
would
you
clone her?
thought of the cloning.
I don't want her
What else are you
cloned.
going to do with DNA?
I don't want Sean Penn
mean,
cloned.
Think about it.
No.
It's not like you could pick up someone's DNA and
I
walk
know,
around
but
with
I
it,
was
but-
thinking you were talking some sort of religious act,
I
some
thought
spiritual thing
No,
that
I
she's
thought
doing.
I thought he was implying
that-
she was an alien, and if somebody actually looked at her DNA under a microscope, they would find that she's
I was
an
looking,
extraterrestrial.
I was looking at it such as they're doing some sort of tribe things, some sort of old rituals and stuff, and they're trying to get
DNA?
rid of all of it, all the information there. Huh?
Hey, man, you're even more progressive thinking than me.
Boy, you guys.
I'm just trying to build up that
Check
day to where Nick's going to invite me on his new podcast show
Yeah.
called
yeah.
Nick of Time.
yeah,
It's
but-
unbelievable. The guy's already got followers. He's doing great.
Well, he's doing it from home though. He doesn't have to come
No,
here.
I'm-
He's like
I'm
Hugh
not
No, he
Hefner.
could have
doing
done
it.
it today here. He
Well,
said
he
he'd
doesn't
rather
want
do
to.
it.
He wants to
home.
lay in bed or lie in bed and do
No,
it.
I'm just better not put so much on the
Guys
spot.
like Hugh
if I'm at
Hefner.
home, and I'll do a better show.
I got a
but-
chick and everything.
But in any case, Nick's got his own show here, and it's been doing quite well.
yeah,
And,
well, we'd do better if we got a stripper in here.
well, maybe
He
if
promised me
gonna
the
make the
first
show
show we
anyway.
ever
All
did.
right, hang on.
He's
Maybe
going to bring a stripper in here.
How you
Maybe
gonna
with
do that on
our
a podcast?
advertisements, such as this one here, for you listeners behind
I
the
blame
eight
Chris
ball.
for that, too.
I
You're
blame
a
Chris
lousy
for that,
producer.
Too. I blame Chris for that too.
Larkin.
All right,
Larkin.
let me give this shout out
Larrikin
there, prick.
is-
Then you could have your fucking stripper here.
You know what a
okay?
larrikin is?
Your shithead
dumbass.
Yeah, dumbass.
So you're not larkin, you're larrikin.
For you
it's good
listeners
'cause
of
that's not my
behind the
name,
eight
so-
ball.
Drives
podcast.
a BMW, too. The guy
Let
drives...
guy
This
do
this
his-
moron
man,
drives
let
a
the guy do the
BMW.
thing, please.
Nah,
Come on, I got a buffet I got to be at.
Yeah, really. It took him 20 minutes to do the first one. You think I'm going to sit here while he
See what I go
stammers and
through?
stutters
See what I go
through this copy?
What's that?
Always jumping on shit.
I didn't do that, you fuck now. I don't want to talk to you if you're going to talk with shit like
Hey,
that.
I didn't
you
say
know?
anything about your fast.
No, I
He
don't give a
hasn't eaten
shit.
that
Shut
much.
the
Very
fuck
proud of
up
you.
so I can
Give
do
the
the
guy
show.
a-
you
You're very good
asshole.
at dieting.
You're
You're just
getting
not
on my
very good at
nerves now.
speaking. That's
Yeah,
all.
I got something you could choke on, you
Well,
prick.
And you went to
can
Broadcast
anybody
Center.
fix you
6-inch
here?
cock in your mouth.
How many years did you go to Broadcast Center? They didn't teach you how
I
to
went
read?
plenty. I went plenty, okay?
Boy, I'm really getting under his skin.
They didn't have somebody jumping on every fucking thing they said.
Well, he's not saying it properly.
Here, fuck, now you say.
All right, here, what
say
is it? What
say
is it?
dickhead.
Which one?
Right
Which
down
one?
There, right down there at the very end. Say all you want. Here,
want me to say like
here's
Bert?
a fucking light. You say it right there.
I'm going to say it like Bernie Sanders.
And say it
For
right
the
there.
listeners of
Right
Behind
there.
the Eight Ball.
Midpoint.
Behind-
Do it right there.
Midpoint.
Ass wipe right
Personally
there.
recommend an audiobook of your choice available at audible.com.
Yeah.
Parentheses, examples below. Let your audience know they can download your pick or another audiobook free by trying audible.com. To download your free audiobook today, go to
Don't get it,
Audible Audible Trial. That's one word, .com / or, as it is properly known, a Virgule, Ochoman. Again, that's
Don't put in the verbal, you dumb fuck.
audibletrial.com
Yeah. All right.
/
Hurry it up. Hurry it up.
Ocho
there.
Man for your free audiobook and get rid of the fucking banks.
All right. Give it to me. All right. Give it.
Thanks, Bernie. Bernie
Thanks.
Sanders.
Thanks a lot.
Now, how long did that take? About
Well,
30
fucking,
seconds?
you're a ridicule, dude.
All right. So,
On my nerves.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, let him do. You want to cut that and do it yourself?
No.
how was that,
We're
Chris?
leaving that.
Great.
We're leaving that. We're leaving that. I'm sure my fucking GM's gonna love that one too. All right.
Great.
All right, what's happening in
So
the
it's
world
funny.
of the fifth dimension?
so anyway, about a half hour ago, I brought up the movie Conspiracy Theory.
Yes, and we dismissed it as
And
nonsense.
well, man, yeah, I barely got started on this shit.
You
I'm
continue
getting
now.
on
He
both their nerves.
says all this thing. He says Gibson's character, who says all this shit that I've been saying all along. Okay,
he's nuts
And
too,
this
huh?
was put in. I'm telling you, they put this shit in movies so you can, so you don't believe it. So then when you bring it up and say something like,
That's very cagey.
Oliver Stone's working with the Bushes and to give this on this disinfo campaign,
This is
someone
why
be
I
like,
drink
oh come
a
on,
lot.
I saw that movie too, and it's just you
This
get
is why I
ridiculed.
drink, folks.
So
Why-
he says
why?
at one point, he says to Julia Roberts, he says, you know why the Grateful Dead always travel? Because they're British intelligence agents. And is Jerry Garcia even Mexican?
Jerry Garcia's dead. Isn't
No, but was he Mexican? I mean, Garcia's Mexican.
he? That's a Mexican
What are the
name.
last 3 letters of Garcia?
C-I-O. Oh. Chris, hit it.
There it is.
Hit it.
Hold on.
Give it to us. Give us the flourish.
Jerry Garcia A.
You got it.
What are the last 3 letters of Ochoman? M-A-N.
Man.
Yeah.
W-O-M-A-N.
Can you get that lid
So
over?
he says
look at him, he's
that,
over. He can't get the thing open.
Oliver Stone
there it
is Bush's spokesman. How about that?
You're obsolete. The hell, you're too late.
I know.
No,
It's terrible.
You're senescent.
I'm glad I don't need blood from that guy.
You transplant from him. Okay, go ahead. Just take it right out of the bottle.
Bower Hill Barrel Reserve. Is
Bower
going-
Hill. Bower.
How do you know it's Bower?
B-O-W-E-R, not Bower.
You sure?
Bower Hill.
All right, I'll do it.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, go ahead with CIA. What about Jerry Garcia? He's
No, that he was
British
Oh, that's
intelligence.
good. That's good.
what,
stuff.
MI6?
Intelligent agent. Yeah, MI6. Paul McCartney's MI6.
I thought he was dead too.
And so is, well, the new one is MI6.
You dumbass, didn't you know
The
that?
old one was a good dude.
Yes.
Let me tell you who else is
How
MI6.
obtuse.
Fucking, what is his, Ian Fleming. I think he's
Well, of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Ian, anyone named Fleming.
Oh, I
You know
found
who-
another
wait a minute, wait a
Alistair
minute.
Crowley reference.
Do
in
you know
pop
who Ian
culture I gotta
Fleming
tell
is?
you about.
yeah, I know it.
Who?
Fucking.
Did you see the movie? Did you see the new James Bond movie?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
No, I haven't seen it yet. To be honest with you.
I didn't like it. I like the first
Spectre.
part. That part in Mexico City was great.
And that's the part that our GM
Yeah,
was.
he's right. It was
he-
great.
He said it's,
The rest of the
it
movie
was
was awful.
unbelievable.
Okay, now
that first part
Casino
was wonderful.
Royale
Yeah.
was the first Ian Fleming James Bond novel.
That is correct.
The villain in that movie is
Chiffre.
patterned after Alistair Crowley.
Really? Le
Yes.
Chiffre?
Yeah,
I don't
he's-
see the resemblance.
How do you know that?
I heard somebody, Jay Dyer, was talking about it on Dwyer was talking about it on interview. I heard.
Well, how the hell does he know?
Hey man, I mean, he researched it. He researched
I
it.
didn't mean you put you behind the eight ball there.
No, he researched it.
That's the name of the show.
So, Hannah Montana's movie. She did some stupid ass movie, Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
And in the movie, she lives in Crowley Corners.
Oh, cool.
So anything
Another
Crowley
It's
is.
it's just filled with the fuck. I mean,
she one of them
people
too?
He just. Oh God, yeah. Well, she's the queen of
course.
it, man.
You,
She's-
you fucking polluted that LeBron James theory. Every time I see
time.
that poor
Look at
bastard,
anybody
now
in
I
pop
think of
music
him
right
as
now.
a Satan running out on the basketball court.
let me get something clear, and I'm going to defend LeBron here for a second.
I don't know how because
I
you
gotta-
already tarnished the whole image.
Well,
of him.
hold
Nick
on.
for the
I got to
defense.
explain something on Satanism. Satanism is
not
not
bad,
devil
right.
worship.
Oh,
we,
no.
we have.
I didn't
how
say it
many
wasn't bad,
how
but
many
it's
times
not-
does he have to say that? He clarifies that every time, and you still say the same thing.
It's not devil
Aren't you
worship.
listening to this man?
No, I do.
Drink your Boar Hill.
Bauer.
Oh, my error.
Yeah.
And
Is it any good? Have you had any?
I just had it. It was
Well,
damn
is it
good.
okay?
I liked
Good.
it.
good.
I
Well,
liked
it
it.
seems to be mellowing you out a little bit. That's
Well,
good.
fuck. As long as you fucking get off my ass with this fucking advertising.
You want me to read it
bullshit.
again?
Yeah, probably.
somebody
Clinton?
drank the rest of the whiskey.
Do the Robinson one with
Edward G. Rob. Yeah. Freetrial.com. See?
Yeah, we're going to have free trials.
audiobook.com.
You mugs.
You can read about Moses, see?
Moses. I love audiobooks. There's no substitute for audiobooks. I'll
You
tell
ain't
that
kidding.
right there.
When you can't read, there's no substitute.
Oh, fuck yourself.
Have you ever read On the Road?
Yeah, Jack Kerouac,
Love
of course.
that book.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites, man. Matt Dillon does the audiobook.
Matt Dillon.
Yeah, does for On the Road. Yeah.
I'd rather have
The
Ochoman.
movie was horrible.
Oh, well, you can't make
Oh,
a
my-
movie of that book.
No, you really
Who's
can.
trying?
It really was horrible.
Oh, yeah, it was just
Really
stupid.
pissed me off.
Yeah, that was a bad movie.
Well, what's these two stories that you brought up? That
Well, I already
you
brought
said-
up the one about the cum on the face being
okay.
But the other one, that lady, the lady in Las Vegas that hit $8 million on a slot machine and they wouldn't give her the money. Said it was a machine malfunction.
You gotta be
That's
careful.
I'm not
bullshit.
kidding. That happened.
How the hell does that happen?
And apparently there's a little strip on the machine. I guess I never noticed it, but it says if this machine malfunctions, you do
Who
not
the
get
hell
the money.
are you telling me? Who the hell are you to
true.
tell me it malfunctions?
Well, hey, listen. I'm just saying
if
what
it
happened.
pays out,
I'm
it's
not
a malfunction.
$8 million. And of course, she's lawyering up. Although they did give her money back because she did put $100 into. In fact, they didn't even give her the whole 100 back. They gave her $80 back. And they said,
I would be
because
irate.
And listen,
Irate to the
and the manager
max.
was quoted, "We gave her $80 back because we want to keep her as a customer."
Go to hell, asshole. Go to hell.
I forgot
hope
what
she
casino
wins.
was.
I hope she wins. I hope she takes more than $8 million.
She's
for,
lawyering up, that's for
yeah,
sure.
and
Yeah,
I
$8
would
million.
too, and you would, and everybody else.
Can you
in this
imagine
room.
that?
Are you
win $8
kidding
million
me?
bucks and they say it's a
they say,
machine malfunction.
It's a malfunction.
Yes, that's right.
Hey, we're gonna bring it back to normal and keep playing.
Yeah, that wasn't a cherry that came up. That should have been an elephant.
Yeah.
The strip's wrong.
Assholes.
Demagnetized.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Man.
$8 million. Chris,
Well-
what do you think about that? Would you want your money?
No, I'd be good.
I think Chris could handle it.
I would say just give me a free buffet.
Would you? I don't know. I think I want more than that.
Just give me a
Half price
buffet.
for life.
I'd want a
Half price
hooker
for
in a
life.
buffet.
Oh, you're telling me
I
you
can
would
promise
not
you.
take
I'd
a
go
hooker?
crazy. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
I can promise you.
$8 million?
If that happened and you went to them and said, I'd be okay with just a hooker and a buffet, they'd be,
I think they'd.
You'd
Yeah,
be set
I
up.
think we'd be all right. You have to sign a waiver, but
They'd work something
Now,
out.
now
I
here-
think.
here's,
Yeah,
a,
I
here's a
got a
question.
number.
I think they'd be reasonable. I think they'd be amenable to that.
Here's
that
a
deal.
question to you, though, Armand.
yeah.
On the total payout, I mean, there's always a thing that says it's going to pay out $1.5 million, $2 million, and rising. And now an $8 million payoff pops up. Now you ask yourself, there could have been a malfunction. But if there's an $8 million prize that says you can win $8 million,
Well, I don't know, Chris. Are you looking that up? You're getting the details on
Yeah,
that.
hold on a second.
And did you see they found a twin Venus?
no, what
Yes.
the hell's that all about?
Well, the planet Venus. They
Right,
found
I
an
know.
exoplanet out of our solar system. They're always trying to find twin Earths. That have water, et cetera, and life.
Why? So we can blow that fucking thing up too?
Yeah, and so
Pollute it?
Right, so we can bomb the hell out of them. But they found a planet that's more or less like Venus.
I'm saying to you right now, you're seeing a lot of alien ships right now. Like last one was.
I think I'd defer to Nick on that.
no.
Now, you're not the expert.
I
on
know,
this.
I know. I'm not the expert, but Nick, did you hear about that alien ship in L.A.? The
Yes.
news?
Yeah, that was a
UFO, yes.
Yeah,
It was a hoax.
What do you mean it was a hoax?
They said what it
Everyone-
was.
They said it was a nuclear test missile.
Right, it was a missile.
A
Of
test nuclear
course
missile.
they're gonna say shit like
boy.
that. Come on.
First of all,
Do you think
They're,
aliens?
they're not going to let an alien be known to this.
What
They're the
alien-
ones that know this shit, and they don't want you to know about it. Of course they're going to say that.
Here's
I
the
don't
thing.
buy anything the government says.
So you think it was
about
really an alien?
UFOs. Would you honestly 100% say that wasn't an alien
Yes,
ship? Okay,
absolutely.
because you're going to believe everything they say.
Who? Who's
The
they?
government. The government just told
No,
you
the
it's a radiation.
scientists.
Who the hell's under there? Fucking
Are you
power?
crazy? There's no guy. Listen, I'd rather, if I'm going to defer to a madman, I'll talk to Nick here. What
Well-
do you think, Nick?
I don't have let me think. Okay, it could be that. It could be a missile. I think if it is a missile, I think that's something to worry about.
Yeah, that's right. I grant you that. Sure.
however-
Missiles over Los Angeles don't bother you.
This thing,
It wasn't a missile.
it
didn't
does
do anything.
look like. Well, it's like, okay, if it was a test missile, if it's what they say it was, well, how come we have we seen this before off the coast? Have they ever tested these things before, and we haven't seen them before like that? So why haven't we seen that before?
It's another
but yet,
screwed up
in
another
China,
malfunction.
Hold
of
on,
course.
a few years ago, there is when I first saw the image from it, I said that looks just like the UFO that shut down years ago. No, it was right above like runways. There are pictures of this China UFO, I think, and it looks just like it, man. It looks just like it. But what I think is that it also could be. It could be alien, and they don't want to know because China shut down their airspace after this, and this was all over the newspapers. It could also be Project Bluebeam.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is what I think is going on right now. I think Project Bluebeam is responsible.
What the hell is Project Blue?
He's getting to that.
It's
Let the man speak.
It's basically you know about the Tupac Shakur hologram. You know how Tupac Shakur was at Coachella a few years ago. Performing.
He's been dead, hasn't he?
Yep. No. They had. It's like a hologram. It's like a video.
Star Wars. What?
Yes, Princess
Obi-Wan
Leia,
Kenobi
that
pops
thing,
up in
right?
the middle.
No, Princess
Exactly.
Leia.
He's
I
got
thought
the
Obi-Wan
idea.
Kenobi
Ah,
was
Princess
in the
Leia.
middle.
Help me, Obi-Wan
He knows
Kenobi.
what I'm talking
You're my
about.
last hope, remember?
Right. I got it. Go ahead. Go
right.
ahead.
Come on, get it
We
right.
got it.
Okay, well, that was in the 70s, actually. Very good point. That they had that technology back then.
They had it back then, Nick.
They did, yes. They probably had it 20 years before you saw it. They probably had it in the
And
50s.
then we already talked about the lady
So-
with the cell phone in the silent movie.
There are no. Okay, but no, she's not talking any. She couldn't
Right,
be
that
talking.
was a
to
hearing
anybody.
aid.
But anyway, okay, so
Well, you guys fooled me for a while on that one. I really thought there was a cell phone back then.
who could she be talking to? You know what I mean? Like,
Another time
there's no
traveler.
cell phone towers in
Another
the 20s.
time traveler.
Another time it just doesn't make.
I don't believe it.
I believe maybe there's some time
Ochoman's the
travel.
one that was
Wow,
taken
that
in.
was the
I
one
don't-
buying.
Yeah, he's the one.
So anyway,
Hey, go
okay,
fuck yourself.
So check it out. This
Dickhead.
hologram.
beat up an old teacher, you did.
Audibletrial.com.
It's audiobook. Stupid
Audible
ass.
trial, you moron.
Audio trial.
God, how many times?
Audiotrial.com
What is the matter?
/Ochoman.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Audibletrial.com/.
Audibletrial.com.
Audiobook. What is it?
Audiobook at Audible.
No, it's Audible Trial, isn't it?
Audibletrial.com
At audiobook, right?
/Ochoman. There's no at audiobook.
No, of course not.
No.
Well, just
It's
say
on
it
the
again
paper.
then.
It's
Jesus
on the
Christ,
paper.
I said it like 3 times already.
Audibletrial.com.
That's what I said.
/Ochoman. No,
Slash
you didn't.
Ochoman.
You said Audibletrial.
No, you said at audiobook.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah,
well, that's what he
sorry,
said
yeah,
last
yeah,
time, but
yeah.
the first 7
No,
times
you
he
said it
tried.
again. Yeah, it's okay.
Audibletrial.com /Ochoman.
That's it.
Very good.
That's our
Yeah,
people there.
There you
that's our
go.
people.
I don't know what the
And
hell
also,
they're
hey,
bitching
if you
about.
if you want to support the show, there's an easy way to do it.
Uh-oh.
Just go to our website, ochoman.com. In the right-hand side of the page, there's an Amazon, like a link to Amazon. It's a banner, okay?
Oh, yes. This is good. This
yeah,
is
before you buy anything on Amazon, this is really easy because you don't have to do anything. It doesn't cost you anything. Just before you go to Amazon, go to our website, hit that banner. You'll go straight to Amazon. You don't have to do anything after that, but we
Get the
receive
credit.
something.
We receive something?
We receive credit for it.
Oh, I
Don't
thought we
fucking
was-
ruin this one. Let them receive something from us.
I want to receive something.
We get credit for
I
it.
didn't even receive donuts today.
I know.
Before
I
you
know.
shop
I
on
can't
Amazon.
even-
Tony had to
Shut
get
up and let him talk.
Before you shop on Amazon, just go to Ochoman website, and hit the Amazon banner on the right-hand side of the page.
Can't we get
Hit
one of
that
these?
Amazon button
yeah.
on the right-hand side there, folks, at Ochoman. It's our site,
Yep,
right?
Ochoman.com.
Ochoman.com. Go to the right side, on the right corner, Amazon.com. Hit that. We get credit.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that if they go to Amazon.com, there's actually a banner that says
No. If you go to our site,
Our site, you
Ochoman.com,
douchebag.
you go to
I don't know anything about this stuff.
Oh, yeah, go do your Bernie thing, you stupid fuck.
All you
What
have
the
to
fuck
do,
do I know
Armand,
about
is
this?
listen.
The internet? Who the fuck wants the internet?
So you go.
Text people at
Here,
90%, they won't be able to buy anything on Amazon.
This is how it goes. This is how it
We're gonna
goes.
walk through it right here. You go
Okay.
to Ochoman.com. You
All
see
right.
support behind the 8 ball on Amazon.
Hey, that's a good picture of me.
Yeah. You hit
I still can't get laid.
Amazon.
Okay.
It brings you right to the Amazon page, and you continue
I
shopping.
can't
Ah.
believe that the explanation of this is part of the show today. That's
Yeah.
really
Oh,
sad.
What?
Yeah.
The banner?
Yeah.
No, that we're talking about how
That's
to
what
do
we're
this and everything
talking
on the
about,
show.
you
It's
fucking
just-
knucklehead stick picking up little
I hope
moron.
everybody out there listening is just enthralled in our conversation about this.
If it's that important, we want the people to know.
Yeah, so
Okay, it's
I
very
wish you would have
important.
let me finish my shit here, but you did it better. I got to tell you, that was
Bernie-
fun.
Bernie did it
That was
better.
fun, and
Bernie.
I'm kind of happy you did do it like this. So you know what, folks, we do have some advertisement coming your way too. Any more stuff we got going this
Yeah,
way?
what else you got, Nick?
let me,
I love
let me
Nick
choose
stuff.
something.
Yeah, I
let
know,
me
that's why
choose something that I could
I
that I
defer to
don't
him.
have to talk longer than 20 seconds about.
Oh, yes, you will.
Because I don't,
we'll,
I don't
we'll get
finish
on it.
it.
Nick.
Yeah,
we'll get on
we'll
it.
stretch
Okay,
it.
Sergeant Clifford Stone of the Disclosure Project. He's gone now, but he says as of 1989, the government had cataloged 57 different species visiting Earth.
Hey, by the way,
57.
I want to.
And you know,
I want to get.
let me
to
get.
this.
Hey, wait a minute. 50. What's the significance of 57?
57.
Heinz.
5 minus
Heinz.
7 is what?
Heinz.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go
Have
to
you
the
looked at a
70s.
ketchup bottle? Heinz. And
Okay.
who owns Heinz?
And look,
Kerry.
5.
John Kerry.
5 plus 1 is 6. 7 minus 1 is 6. So
That's
we
correct.
got 66. Boom. That's the devil. And by the way,
Well, I got something good for you. You just reminded me of something.
yeah,
Hey,
good.
you got
I'm
20
glad
seconds,
I did.
I thought this was a.
Hey, I got three guys on the emails that wanted to know when the hell that witch is coming on the show.
Yeah.
Dude, I am not bringing her on this show.
Oh, he's going to use her for his show.
Not
Are
until
you-
this guy is like in California or something.
Oh, we
wanna
gotta
meet the
have.
witch,
We
too.
gotta have the witch.
Is she a stripper?
She's a cool chick. She is my friend's mother, and
Oh.
I'm not gonna like get
good
her
looking?
in here and
Oh,
show
for
me your
love of
tits and all that.
Well, he does know you,
And
Armand.
she's
Yeah,
a witch,
yeah.
man. I'm glad that we got
Witches
some
have tits.
laughs and all that,
I have
and
a
some
problem with
positive
that.
feedback. But she's a witch. People practice witchcraft.
I banged a witch. She was great.
Yeah. And
How
she-
funny would it be if it was the same?
This witch was in Chicago.
So you guys, I made a little list.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
Witches are
little
great
less.
lays, man.
And I want to start
How
bringing
many-
this
You
in.
only laid one witch.
Well, I'll tell you, she was damn good.
Every week I want to start
She
bringing this
stuck
in.
that pointy hat up my ass.
Oh, shut up. She did
yeah.
not do it.
Broomstick.
They don't really
Probably
have
slid right up there,
broomsticks.
too.
No, she had the broomstick.
Slid up.
She had those stones. Does she have stones? This
I
girl had
don't
these-
know, man.
She had
I
these
don't know.
magic stones. She said, "Well, put that in your hand. It'll make you horny."
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wow.
put
Did it
in my
make
hand.
you horny?
No
I was
shit.
horny anyway, you kid, but yeah, it made me hornier.
Wow.
It worked. Yeah, she had
No,
these
I
crazy
gotta hear about
stones.
that. Can you have her on our show?
I haven't seen her in
How
20
about
That was
these-
when I was in podiatry school.
No.
She was nuts. What a crazy witch.
What were you
She
saying?
was a white
Nick?
witch, though, not a black witch. She told me
Okay.
that. I'm a white witch.
What the hell's the difference?
Nick, tell him the difference.
Well, a black witch.
White magic. White magic. She
You just asked him.
Right, Nick? Is that- I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was just about to tell you. You turned
Tell
around.
him, tell him, Nick. White magic. That's-
White magic and black magic.
That's right.
White magic is you might do a spell so that you might come into money, and people have done that.
Oh, so
And
they're good witches.
There are good witches, just like
Black-
Glenda in Wizard of Oz.
Billy
And-
Burke.
And then you have dark magic, black witches, which is
So you hooked it
put
out with a
hexes
good-
on people.
good
I had a
witch.
good one. I had a
Shit
good
like
one.
that.
You had a good witch.
I'd like to take on a black one, though, boy. That'd be even more fun. I'd like to get her stones in my hand.
So I don't.
Well, is this one a black witch or a white witch?
You know what? That's a good question. I'll find out.
It's worth asking.
Yeah. If she's a black witch, we almost have to have her on with
I'd
Armand.
love
I'm
it.
sure that if
Hey,
she's
listen,
not,
I don't
she
get
could
on her
talk about it.
Good.
You know what I mean?
want to put some curses on some people.
I'm gonna get a hold of her today. I'll get a
You
I'll
got
talk
to.
her
We got
today.
3 emailers that asked about her.
Yeah,
well, you
we
get
gotta
the
her
witch,
on.
you get the stripper.
But man, you got to behave yourself, please.
I've seen Armand. He can really confine himself to. I mean, he's a
That's
good
true.
guy too.
Yeah, I can
He only acts like a prick around me.
cover it up.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring this in from now on.
What's
a
that?
bunch of strange but true facts.
Okay.
Maybe.
See, you know
Maybe
what
we can
worries
make
me
it like-
though, Nick? Now that you have your own show,
Yeah.
it worries me that he's going to withhold all the good stuff for his
Bullshit.
show.
He'll
and we're going to be deprived of all
Actually,
the great
actually,
stories.
this is what's going down here.
Yeah.
Our GM loves this show the most. He said this is the best podcast he's ever heard.
Well,
Okay,
he's right.
He loves
very,
it,
Very perceptive.
and he also said. And he also said that we need to get advertisement going on the show. A lot of people are loving the show,
Mm-hmm.
and he's pushing this show the hardest, guys.
yeah, but what's that
Right
got to do
on.
with Nick? I'm talking about
Well,
Nick.
Go
he
Jeff.
loves Nick on this show.
Yeah, I
and,
do too.
And you know what? He gave Nick the show, his other show,
Yeah.
because it kind of like looms into our show. I mean, it's kind of like together in a way, you know?
All
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
hear
I'll
from the
talk
guys,
about-
we
I'll
get the
make-
best stories.
Nah, he's not going to hold back anything.
Dude, it wouldn't matter if I brought in gold. You don't let me finish. I don't ever get a point across. I just sound.
No, he's got a point there. You're a real dick with him. You're a dick with him every fucking week.
Well, why do you think the GM loves the show?
Well, man,
People love to hear this stuff. It's conflict.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but you gotta let me finish my side, man.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Why?
Everything I bring to you is after hours and hours of listening and
Painstaking
reading and
research,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I bring it to you in a
It's
nutshell, and I
painstaking
just
time.
sound ridiculous. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yes, you do.
So I mean, when I
I
say
can't
something
deny
like-
that.
So I mean, it's just so it's like I'm just when it's in a nutshell. When you say like, well,
way-
the leaders are all reptilians. You know what I mean? It's
I don't
kind of
think I've ever
sounds a little
said that.
silly,
Well,
you
Nick,
know?
the way I look at it, he'll ridicule or whatever, but on your own time, you could finish that whole story. You could do your own.
What I'm
Okay, so
talking
that's
about
what you do. That's what you do. You bring it up on this show. I interrupt.
Yeah, and
can't
you
finish
make
it.
fun of it, and
Finish
then
it on
next
your own
thing you know,
show.
he does it on his show,
Okay.
and he's got his own listeners.
That's great.
Actually, I
Now,
seen
all
I
right.
seen the numbers, and they're looking
Better than ours, yeah. I know.
Oh, shut
It's
up! They're not
depressing.
better than ours.
Nobody's
Go
better.
ahead,
To
Nick,
show
go
you that I
Mm-hmm.
do care about this show, I actually brought something in, especially
Well, would you fire the damn thing off?
That I'm not even going to. If I can just get.
You got it.
You know what I mean?
You
Your
got it.
undivided attention.
Got it.
Okay, I got some strange, crazy,
right.
but true facts that are going to.
Now,
Well,
wait,
can
I
you
don't know
fire
what
him
to
off?
make.
where'd you get
Here
these?
we go.
Where'd you get these
That's-
first, Nick? I didn't want documentation.
Undisclosed. I
Undisclosed.
can't
He's got people.
reveal
He's
my
got
sources.
secret people.
Here
man.
we go.
He's got the
Okay.
artesian people.
Number one, in the year 2000, Pope John Paul II was named an honorary Harlem Globetrotter. All right?
What the
All right,
fuck?
all right, I can buy that one.
Yeah,
and Meadowlark Lemon was named an honorary cardinal of.
Yeah, well, that's nothing.
Yeah, I don't think that's not exactly earth-shattering, Nick.
Okay, all right.
Okay, come on,
Oh, I'm going to
You
try
can do
to
better.
shatter the earth over here. Slow
I
down.
did.
Every second,
shatter something.
Americans collectively eat 100 pounds of chocolate.
All right. You know what? I thought you were going to talk
There
about that
are-
big skull.
Can you get to it? Can you let me get to it, please?
Yeah, but
go
if
ahead.
you would just let me read them
Go
one by
ahead,
one
go
and
ahead.
not
Go ahead.
fucking
Will you let him go?
two-bit the fucking thing
Saying
to
anything?
all the hell.
Well, you're ruining his show. Go ahead.
God.
Warming
Go
up.
ahead, Nick.
There are approximately 50 Bibles sold each minute across the world. Each year,
How many
kids
Korans?
in North America spend close to $500 million on chewing gum. In an earthquake in December 16th, 1811,
Yes.
caused parts of the Mississippi River to flow backwards.
That's correct. And not only that,
And it's all correct.
well, because now that
Your validation.
it's all no, I don't buy that chocolate statement, but this is true.
right.
This is true.
This is true.
Yeah, that bubblegum's bullshit, but this is true.
boy.
The Mississippi did flow north instead of south.
Up your nose with your rubber hose.
That's right, Vinny. Vinny Barbarino.
Okay, an
What?
author named Ernest Vincent Wright wrote a novel called Gadsby.
That's right, without using the letter E.
Wow. And how the hell did he write that without, that means
You
the
know what he
word
did?
the is not,
That's correct. But you
Oh
know
my
what he
God.
did? He taped down the E on his typewriter so he couldn't hit it. Did you know that?
crazy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's beautiful shit there, Armand.
I knew that. Jeez.
50,000 words and none of them contain E.
No E.
All right.
So he couldn't
During-
put beat off in there either.
Oh, fuck, you just...
You can't do that, yeah.
How you gonna do it? How you gonna do it with it?
Then
in?
it would be
Yeah, well,
bets
we all
off.
try to
jerk off.
include
You can't
that
do
one,
jerk
you know?
off. What could you put in there?
Well, you know what though,
I
Nick?
got- you can't
put
I
masturbate
did.
either.
Hold on though,
And I
before
got
you
some
get
good
any more, I like that big skull thing that you showed us. That was interesting. He had a big skull that they fucking dug up in South America, and it was it was a skull of those giant
didn't see
people.
it.
Yeah, they're
Where?
giants.
Yeah, because
giants.
you're
Did he put it on Facebook? Because I'm still friends with him, not you, but him.
and that's another thing too. I'm getting tired of that bullshit. Yeah, I want you to request to be my friend.
Well,
and I
now
want,
that you're kind of moving toward the mainstream
well,
on global warming.
I
yeah.
want a 300-word essay on why you
want-
should be my friend.
Okay, you want it in Latin or Greek?
Both.
Which president could write with? Did you know that? Here's one for you, Nick.
Uh-huh.
What president could write in Greek with his left hand while he's writing in Latin with his right hand?
I have no idea.
James Garfield.
No kidding,
Absolutely.
man. That's
yeah,
beautiful.
isn't that something?
Killed by the Illuminati. Wow.
Well, I thought it was Gateau, but
Are you clapping because he was killed by the Illuminati?
yeah. What are
I'm
you?
clapping for the answer.
Okay,
Oh.
check it out. Strange laws.
Okay.
In California, a law created in 1925 makes it illegal to wiggle while dancing. In California, a law prohibits a woman from driving a car while dressed in a house coat.
Oh, all right.
In
I don't know. This isn't.
Yeah,
Don't
Nick.
you have something? A
Dude,
little more?
I got a real good one.
Fire it off
In
here.
Missouri, a man must have a permit to shave.
I didn't know that.
Alaska man, and yeah, so I broke the
Do
law
you
the
have
other
one?
day.
Yeah.
Alaska law says you can't look at a moose from an airplane.
Well, that makes sense.
Why?
Okay.
Well, a moose is a
This
very
is
self-conscious
one-
creature.
Okay. Recycling one glass jar saves enough energy to watch TV for 3 hours.
Oh, I don't know. All right, Nick.
Two more.
You
Okay,
could use-
all right,
why don't you
two
use
more.
those for your
Yeah,
show?
okay. you're
let's
balling
talk
me
about
out.
how to pronounce
Wah,
audible.
wah.
Let's talk about how to pronounce
Oh,
audible.
now he's ripping on me. But I'm telling you right now.
No, let's talk about that for 5 minutes. This fucking commercial. Let's talk about how we're gonna say that and
As
let's
Bernie
talk about
Sanders.
that.
But what about that one guy that shot lasers to a plane? I mean, they're shooting these.
There's like 5,000 of those a year. Did you see that?
This has gotten out of hand.
No, there's 5,000 a year of people doing that.
Okay,
it's crazy.
check this
yeah.
out. One more.
All right, well, let's hear
Two
one.
more.
Two more.
Two more.
You're gonna love this one. I don't care. You're gonna
I
love
hope
this
so.
next one.
Okay.
In Memphis, Tennessee, a woman is not to drive a car unless a man warns approaching motorists or pedestrians by walking in front of the car that is being driven.
Okay.
Now, last one, and this is fucking crazy.
It can't get any
In the
crazier.
White House, there are 13,092 knives, forks, and spoons. Add the 13,092 up together, all those numbers, and you get 6.
6. They
That's
got
it.
these lasers hitting these
I told you.
fucking planes.
Yeah, I know. They're trying to screw them up.
And they're saying it from the plane that, hey, you know what? There's someone in this car, in this vehicle, that's shooting this laser right at our eyes.
It happens all the time. I'm telling you, that happens.
they're
very,
being
it's very
arrested
common.
now.
I know
They're
it's,
being
it's
arrested.
against the law, of course, but they still
That's
do
so
it.
fucking dangerous, man. A plane. Those things that you buy at Walmart.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit,
like
you
the
know,
You
laser
can hit
pointer.
a plane
They're
from there?
they're hitting these when they're landing.
Oh, and what's happening? What's the problem?
Well, they're
Well, they're
diverting
hitting
the pilots.
Yeah, they're fucking with their eyes, and their vision.
Little laser pointers.
That's a
Really.
train. Isn't it? Is that a plane?
Yeah.
Oh, that is.
This last one in New York, almost. All right, are you done with your sound effect here? This last one almost.
He's
in
enjoying
New York.
himself over
Get
there.
to the crash.
Yeah, where's the crash?
That's what it was coming.
It was coming.
Let
all
the
right.
man have it. Let him play around.
Okay, let him have his crash.
Let the sound engineer do his thing. Wow, there it is.
Okay, great. Sorry, I ruined that one. But this last one in New York, the pilot said, "You know what? I'm having a hard time seeing this guy's hitting me right in the goddamn face."
Well,
They
yeah,
arrested.
I guess-
They arrest that
Well,
prick.
damn right. It's against the law.
So
What about that plane that crashed? That was ISIS. They took responsibility for that. You
that
see that
fucking
Egyptian?
the Egyptian.
I guess a Russian plane.
I feel so sorry for these Egyptians now because no plane from Egypt can come out of there.
Well, there goes their tour. There goes their tourism industry.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fuck me, man.
hey, Chris, weren't you talking about Ben Carson's house? Some oddities. Have
Yeah,
you heard
hold
this?
on, I'll show it
Maybe
to you.
Nick can come up with some sort of explanation
Oh, man,
for this.
people
Oh,
are
I'd,
having a
I'd
ball
love
with
to hear
guy.
this one because I have
Nick,
no idea.
what's your take on this?
I mean,
There's got to be something that's
what's going on with it? First, tell our listeners about
I don't know. Chris was telling me about it.
Yeah,
I don't know
he-
anything
look,
about it.
There's a lot of bizarre stuff in his house. Like he has whole just walls as just a homage to him. Okay, it's just like
Homage
just
to
think-
him?
I don't
just
think that's
like
that.
photographs
Okay,
of him.
so what?
Wow.
But I mean, it's really bizarre stuff. And then over the mantle in the main the living room is a giant photograph of him. Okay, just standing with his arms crossed.
You're kidding.
And then there's this other huge photograph, like a oil painting of him with Jesus. Okay, with Jesus and
This
his.
wasn't in the movie, man.
Yeah, this is all actually. all
Oh my
movie?
God.
movie.
He had a movie about.
Oh, he
him-
did. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen. I
movie.
watched that movie
Yeah, about him
him
being a
doing
surgeon
a
with,
brain
uh,
surgeon.
Oh, it's like a documentary about him.
I cried in the movie.
No. It was with the guy.
No, it was
from, oh my God.
Oh, they made a movie about him.
about him.
Oh, that's right.
Oh
They
my
did.
God,
That's
the Jerry
right.
Maguire guy. What's
Yeah.
his name?
Yeah. He won the Academy Award.
Yeah.
It was-
Cuba Gooding.
Yeah, so he plays Dr. Ben
Oh, I
Carson
haven't
in the
seen that.
movie.
I watched that and I cried. I thought it was one of the best movies. And then I got to deal with this idiot. It's not even like him.
Oh, man's got an ego. So what? You
Hold
know?
on.
Him
here
with
you-
Jesus, a big
So what?
full size picture of that.
Okay,
Are
here
you
you go.
kidding me?
Where's the picture? I want to see that. Is that
Okay,
it?
so that's the one over the mantle.
Yeah. There's him with the Bush family. That Nick should approve of that.
Look, here's him with Jesus.
With his hands on his shoulders.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, that's
Great.
nice.
Well, that's symbolic. That's more
okay.
symbolic. Okay, come on. That
Here.
means that Jesus
What
is
is
behind
that?
him.
Oh, well.
Where's
He's
that?
guiding him while he's doing surgery.
Oh, I got you.
Hold on, here you
I,
got
mean, I often think that when I'm, curing an ingrown toenail. I
You're
mean,
doing a toenail. What
I-
the fuck is that all about?
I pray for divine guidance. It's a very intricate surgery.
I hope you don't screw up someone's
Here.
toenail. What the hell?
Yeah, who cares? It's just a toenail.
Look at that one, Armand.
Yeah, what's
Hold
this
on.
one?
What's it say?
By humility and the fear of the Lord.
Why does that keep happening? Hold on, here you go.
Trying to read it.
Start that again, Armand.
By humility. You want it as Bernie Sanders or me? By
you-
humility.
you.
By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches, honor, and life. Proverbs. Proverbs. Oh, they forgot the R. Yeah. Proverbs 22:4. I hope he got the right chapter and verse. Anyway,
Yeah.
Proverbs.
And then it's
Well,
just
you
like
think it's
all.
Nick,
Can you
that.
break that down more?
Is there something
Because
significant about that,
You're
Nick?
going to look into that. I got a feeling.
I just look at the numbers.
I don't know. I think there's something Beelzebub is behind that one. That's something Dante would come up with.
Beelzebub.
You ever heard of the Bible code?
No.
I have heard of this. Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I gotta look into it.
Yeah, it sounds
Check
evil.
this out.
Sounds evil to me.
You ever heard of, you know who Akhenaten was?
Yeah, sure.
Akhenaten?
Yeah, Egyptian. Yeah, Egyptian.
There's a theory
That's
out
Nick
there.
and Nayu, isn't it?
There is
The Prime Minister of
No.
Israel?
No. Akhenaten?
Okay, go on. Go
There
on,
is
Nick.
a theory that
That's Netanyahu.
Yeah.
Similar, very close.
Obama was cloned from Akhenaten.
I don't doubt that at all. Obama's got to be cloned by someone.
Yeah, I think
And check this out. If you look at Akhenaten's wife and children, the busts of them in the museum, they look like the first family.
Son of a bitch.
Wasn't she a pharaoh too? Wasn't Akhenaten's wife? Was it Nefertiti?
Nefertiti.
Yeah, she got a big long
Hey,
neck.
Chris,
Yeah.
how are we doing on time here over here?
We
You all
are
right?
about 3 minutes away from being 1 hour.
Oh,
Oh,
3
no big
minutes
deal.
away.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it's
Who
a great
cares?
show. We're
Cut
having
the
a
20
great
minutes
time.
of you trying to read that commercial.
Shut up. He's going to get rid of that, dumbass. I don't want to hear about that fucking 2-minute ordeal anyway.
Autobletriol.
Dickhead.
Autobletriol.com.
He looks like one of the Jackson 5 in
will
that
not
book.
stand, man.
I'm saying, dude.
Have another drink, relax.
I will.
Jesus Christ.
Bower Hill.
I got him pissed at me. Nick's pissed
I
at
ain't
me.
pissed at you,
Everyone's
man.
pissed
I'm
at
not
you.
pissed
You're a
at you.
dickhead. You're a walking dick. You got a former old teacher pissed off.
Oh, he's a
too.
jerk too. Oh, and by the way, Nick, I want you to look this up. Is Thomas Jefferson a Democrat? Look
He's
that one up.
a dead person.
Yeah, that's right. Was he a Democrat?
We're great on that
A
one.
Democratic Republican.
I don't think there was Democrats.
That's
at that time,
correct.
was there?
Democratic Party was founded in 1828.
Well, by
That's right, Bill. Attaboy.
yeah. So you know what? Yeah.
I
So
haven't seen that movie in a while. Have you seen Stripes lately?
who the hell wants to see Stripes
Funny
anymore?
movie. It was all right.
Oh, Jesus.
Poor guy's dead. Harold Ramis died.
Yeah, that is sad.
he's from Wash U. He's a
the
Wash
one-
U guy.
Yeah, the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, he died
Yeah.
young. He's pretty good. He's a good writer.
What did he die of? Probably cancer.
Was it heart attack or cancer? I think. Yeah,
Always cancer. Always
It's
cancer.
always cancer.
Taking out good people, man.
Yeah, the bad ones never get. They're immune. What do you got?
Tell me that ain't Michelle Obama.
Oh, you got it. That's
Barack,
sure
and
is.
And look at the girls.
Yeah,
That's the first
it's
family.
Malia and Sasha.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Well, I like to take a look at this too.
Right on cue. Attaboy. Attaboy, Chris. Got a plane crash now?
Shut up. That's not that.
That's those are busts of Akhenaten's family, and that they look like
Yeah.
they look like the first.
I bet she's got a
family.
fat ass like Michelle, too.
There's more about this theory, not just that they look like these busts, but I'm not even gonna try.
Keep it for your show. They love stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna have any sidekick or side partner?
Yeah, what are you going to do about it? You
I
say you
don't
were
know who I'm
commenting
gonna-
about how
I
difficult
want to have
it was.
a co-host, and yeah, it's difficult to do.
See, wait a minute
to
now.
speak, but-
Before the show started, you were complaining about how difficult it was to talk for an hour straight. I try to
my-
relieve you of that problem by not letting you talk at all.
Well, my co-host is going
Fucking
to
dick.
my sidekick there is going to
who's complaining?
behave himself or herself, and they're going to follow
I'm out.
strict directions.
I was going to
and
apply for the
rules.
job.
And they're
You're
going to
out. You're out.
speak only when spoken to and directed to answer.
That's
That-
right.
That is wise. I think.
Armand, you could fill out an application right down here at the
Let me
front desk.
Yeah, right.
Let me just
Next
tell
time
you.
can fill out an application on my sweet little white lily ass.
This is what my podcast
In-
is going to make the world a better place.
Oh,
This is what I'm doing.
I'm telling
to
you
make
right
the world
now,
a better
Nick.
place.
I love your
Very
show.
noble.
I really
Thank you.
does relax me, and I start
Hey,
thinking
listen,
about it.
I was offered
that
of
your
my own
final
show
answer?
too, where I could discuss the stock market and other
couldn't
sundry
imagine.
things.
I think that'd be great for you, man. I think that's right up your alley.
So if I bring the witch in, what are you going to ask her? Off the
I-
top of your head,
what does
what
she
would you
look
like to
like?
ask her?
What does she look like?
Dude, like I said, I'm 45.
Yeah.
She's my friend's mother.
You're 45?
Yeah.
Are you really?
She's
I
about
thought-
65.
that's another
Okay,
thing.
she's a
That
little
witch
old.
has put a fucking spell on this guy because my wife's seen him and she said, "Who's that 22-year-old guy?"
Yeah,
out
right.
there?"
Yeah, he's just
I mean, he's a good-looking
Guy's
45-year-old
like,
guy.
he's like that
here.
Peter Pan commercial for Geico now.
Yeah, I can
Floating
imagine.
around.
Yeah, I can imagine the interaction between Armand and the lady comes in like.
I think it'd
it
be
being
the
along the
greatest,
lines
Nick.
of-
I think it shoot
I'm
the
gonna- I'll
ratings
try to
right
make it
off the
happen.
Yeah.
fucking.
No, I see it being along the lines of.
I'm here for the gangbang.
No.
Well, personally, I have some questions I would ask her that I think I would try to be reverential and deferential.
Hey, you got to be a little reverent about this, you know?
sure.
Because most people are just so in the dark about this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I think it'd be very interesting. I'd rather have a stripper, but
We're working on the stripper, but you got to let me finish these fucking commercials here to bring in on the stripper. Because right now, I'm even working a big fucking billboard on the highway, on a major highway with all 4 of our faces on there. How's that?
What? On
No
what
kidding.
highway?
Well,
What highway?
I'm telling you right now,
man.
it's Jono's little Ochoman's doing here.
Yeah, there is no
billboard, huh?
bleep that out.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You're gonna put that on a billboard?
Yeah, with our show behind the 8 ball, and we got some
And there's
sort
an
of
8 ball, and we're behind it.
something with the 8 ball.
Chris, are you
with
involved
us.
in this?
I may be.
Very, very cryptic.
Well, it's us 4, so.
Chris,
Are you the guy on that
It's our
sign?
show.
he doesn't do anything.
Bullshit! That's one of our big key
Can't
guys
get
here.
the sound effects right.
Now you have
Jumping all
there's
over
your
everybody.
What the hell? I
trifecta.
want all 3 of you.
There's a
mad.
trifecta. You hit all of us now. Yeah, you're a devious
That's really
prick.
no
I'm
different
just
than
in the
any other
mood.
show.
Yeah, I'm just in the mood today.
Hey, you want to give one more plug here, Bernie?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You try. It's more fun when you do it.
Hey, folks, remember to check out all our shows on Lineup Media Group for shows like as Chasin' Puck with Panger on NHLpodcast.com. How's that sound?
Did
huh?
you say that
That's a good
right?
one, yeah. He said that
I
right.
said that right, Dick.
He left the S off the pucks, but that's
Right.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I was reading it myself, and something was
that's okay.
wrong.
Okay, I'm
Say it
sorry.
again.
Let's
Do
say
it
it again.
again. Do it
I
again.
don't mind saying this. It's such a good show. I
It is.
can't
I
wait
don't-
to listen to the show. It comes on today, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Chasing Pucks with Panger on NHLpodcast.com.
That's it.
That was correct.
You're on the clock, NHL, and more. My friend, check it out. It's now on lineupmediagroup.com.
Now, what's the
That's
next
it.
one? Let me read the next one. What's the next one?
You want to share the next one?
Which
Yeah,
one
you
is
can
it?
Give
share
us
the
our,
next
give
one.
us the Amazon
Yeah,
plug
give us
again
our-
there, Bernie. There you go.
Where's that?
Amazon plug right there.
I think Bill Clinton would do that one.
Here's some
I
lighting.
bet it'd be easier for you to do it as Stallone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do a little bit of it as
Next week I'll do that.
Next week.
if you like snow, give us some love.
What you just do, Bernie? Bernie's your guy. You know,
Bernie's
you
better?
do sound Bernie.
Amazon plug. If you like the show, to give us some love. What does it says? Give us some love. You mean then?
Can you
Yeah.
read this thing?
Then-
What's the matter with you?
Then.
It
The
says
fire-
the.
yeah, 20 minutes. 20
Read it.
minutes.
It says the.
Then.
can't read?
Then.
Yes, then. Okay, well, somebody screwed up. And there
All
should-
right, well,
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
There should be a semicolon in here, too.
Oh, for love of God, I got a teacher here.
I'm not gonna, there's a dangling participle
Would you
in this.
just
I'm not
do
going to
it?
read this.
Would you just do it?
God,
Fucking
where's-
schlep rock.
This is poorly used gerund. If you like the show, then give us some love, goddammit.
Give us some love,
The next
goddammit.
time you're going to buy something on Amazon, before you do, see now they screwed it up again. Who wrote this?
He did. He
I
did.
Oh,
know it was.
It says got.
Probably
It should
Tony,
be-
our intern, put it
should be
together.
go.
That
That's two
douchebag.
fuck-ups in
All
one
right, I'll
sentence.
do it. If
Yeah,
you
we
like the
copied.
show,
can I
then
read
give
this?
us some love the next time you're going to buy something on Amazon. Before you do, go to a website.
Does it say
at
got or go?
Ochoman.com
Nick, read
and
it.
click the Amazon banner.
On
It
the
doesn't
right-hand
cost
side
you
of the page.
anything, but we get credit for it, my friends. The referral and all that goes to us. Help us keep the show on the air.
And enough of Hillary's goddamn emails. Damn it.
God damn it.
God damn it.
All right, hey, are we almost at an hour here?
I think so.
We're over
No,
now.
we're over an hour. Great. Hey, guys,
Well,
have a
what's your-
great
wait,
weekend.
wait, hold on.
We ain't got time for
No
no picks.
picks?
My big pick is minus 11.5 for Cleveland. Not Cleveland. What was it? Carolina taking on the Titans. I love the Titans in the spot. I don't think it was 11. That was the Green Bay game. I'm sorry. That was 7.5. Whatever. I like the Titans at home here, underdog against Carolina. That's the one game I like. Any stock picks real quick?
Malincrot Chemical.
There we go. Nick, when's your show coming on?
My show, I'm going to tape it today. It should be, hopefully, if I can get it to Chris today, and he can have it up today, hopefully.
And Chris, we got the big film festival tomorrow,
film festival
Aram at the Loop. If you're in St. Louis, come to it with me and Chris, and you'll get to meet us and watch a great show, watch a great movie. From the Ochoman and the crew, we are out of here, my friends.
It ain't over now. Because when the going gets tough, The tough get going! Who's with me? Let's go! Come on! Ah!
The Ochoman, behind the 8 ball. Leave us your questions and comments below this podcast in the comments section of the iTunes podcast store.